Almost there, almost there. Oh, there we go. Hello, Melanie. How are you doing today? Nope, I didn't want to get off the horse over here. Actually, wait. A couple things over here I wanted to get. Hey, so by now you have that, and it's tonight. Well, yeah, I suppose, but it's in the AM for you now, right? And by now you should have that, The Walking Dead, or not The Walking Dead, the Evil Dead game, right? You had it on pre-order. The thing flew by and just like hit my horse and died. Oh, sorry. I thought it was March 13th. Well, like sometime in March. Obviously, I was wrong. I've checked out your TikTok a few times. Come on, stop. I saw gameplay footage with Ash. I knew the one was like the PS2 game or something. But I guess the other one I thought was the Evil Dead game was actually Dead by Daylight. Keep switching off the microphone to clear my throat. Hopefully I'm doing it correctly. And, like, people aren't getting an earful of, like, throat clearing. That would make me turn off the stream right then and there. I just want the oleander sage. Away with you, Gator. No, so have you tried the Tiny Tina's Adventure Land or Wonderland? Okay. Why'd you stop playing Dead by Daylight for a while? You just have to try other things, or just haven't had time to play? Oh, I guess I got the oleander sage. Alright, fair enough. Alright. I'd ask you if you think I should go to this hideout and take everybody out, but I already know what your answer is gonna be. Nick, man, how you doing? I'm doing alright. I haven't seen you for around for a while. And it's nice that you chimed in on the video I uploaded today. Like, my free time has gotten to be very, very limited lately. And so, like, there's the backlog of creation requests is, like, going back months now. GTO online. All right. Has there been any character aside from Ash? Has there been any character that you've wished was put on there? Because I am trying to get more more creations on there. I have one planned. I plan on having it upload on, like, probably Monday. And I have a Cyberpunk video that'll be uploading on Sunday. Oh, he fell in the water and disappeared. Alright. Guess that's fair. Might have been a gator that got him. But he took my knife with him. Wahaha. You still want that Bubba Hotep? Yeah. You know, I'm trying to think of if that would actually be possible for GTA. Hey, get away from here! All right. Just gonna circle around, and for some reason you're not gonna pay attention to that fact, and you're dead. Who thinks I can get this done, like, without sounding off the alarms or alerting anybody? I'm fairly certain I can't. A new dog! Oh, what kind of dog?
Is somebody playing around?
Uh-oh.
We'll put you in a pit with all the others.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I could hear the music change. I know they just got alerted. Ooh. I saw a Gatling gun going.
You panned in. Ain't nowhere to go.
Golden Retriever. What's the dog's name? Not taking me down on a little jumping out from behind like that. Well, how dare you? This is Dutch's place. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, was this where they were shooting with the Gatling gun? No, it was not. Fire! Fire! I can't get back in there. But now I know. Yeah, I am definitely not a teenager. Is it because my gameplay is so horrible? That's how you figured it out, or just because I've talked about it? Roscoe. Roscoe's a good dog name. Yeah, see, I have a buddy who's a big Dukes of Hazzard fan. A number of years ago, I actually went, okay, execution style. I guess that's how we do it. That was a first for me. Alright. Oh, they're just all coming up here to like... That's what you get. I'm surprised he didn't take me out with the with whatever that was. Was he using a machete or? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah. So number of years I went to the Carolinas. Sorry, I get a little bit nervous when I start seeing them come up with like melee weapons, because I know if I screw up, I'm as good as dead. Anyway, so I went to the this place called Cooters, actually down in Georgia, named after the character from Dukes of Hazzard. Buddy of mine is a big Dukes of Hazzard fan. Took pictures of the General Lee and everything. It was really cool. Was it like? Yeah, I remember. Whoops. I remember there being talk about like a Jason versus Freddy versus Ash for a bit. Wasn't there a comic? Yeah, there was a comic book. Well, I don't remember if it was Ash versus the evil. Shoot. Ash versus Freddy, or Ash versus Jason. I know there was like an Ash versus Freddy versus Jason. Or Army of Darkness versus Freddy versus Jason. Big bada boom. These guys really want me. Alright. I can't do maintenance on them right now. Okay. Sorry, tell you what, let me just take care of these guys here. Then I can chat a little bit more. Come on, come on. I know that there is one more here. Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, well. That's what you get. He hit around the absolute worst spot. I had to do it. Anyway, okay, so is Jason really a Deadite? I mean, I know that there's been like well, I mean there's been so many rumors about so many things. But I mean that one seems like it could have some truth to it. Having your breakfast right now, watching the gore at the same time. I mean, you know, as long as it's not like spaghetti or something, you should be fine. What are you having for breakfast, Doris? Melanie, how did he make it canon? Like, was there something in Jason Goes to Hell that I missed? I mean, granted, I've only seen Jason Goes to Hell like once or twice. And that was also a long time ago. Oh, so it's... Well, I mean, it is... No. You know what? What is an Asian breakfast? Like... He just said it's canon now. Alright. Alright. Have there been periods of silence while I've been streaming here? I hope so, because otherwise you guys are like hearing me clear my throat out. It's not pretty. It's not something I want you people to be subjected to. While I was walking around, I know that there was... Like, my controller rumbled a little bit. Rice. Okay. Well, I mean... It could be worse, right? There's not... I think spaghetti, honestly, would probably be the worst. Like, watching something gory on the screen. Oh, have you guys played Mortal Kombat 11? Well, specifically today, I was trying to do something, or like do some of the towers, and there is a raccoon on top of the building. Okay. No, I guess they're doing an April Fool's thing on the Mortal Kombat server. Hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy? You're at oh, you son of ah! Okay, that wasn't he died from the fall, people. He died from the fall. Nobody saw anything. I don't have a gun in my hand. It was natural causes. No, they were doing some weird things with, it's a trash panda. I keep getting distracted. This is me in real life, by the way. Very easily distracted. No, I was trying to play the game, and they do have like a a Red Dead, or Red Dead, like a April 1st thing going on. Oh, now the coyote sees me. It's like, oh crap, I better get out of here. But no, it basically was making the rounds I was trying to do unplayable. Like there was, I couldn't control my character. And like literally I couldn't control my character. It was like on AI control. It wouldn't let me do anything. And it would also like I was trying to fight Johnny Cage, and it would, like, first of all, it was supposed to be medium difficulty, and it was actually like he was just going nuts. But then there was also like these hearts that would show up that would take my health and give it to the other character, or give it to Johnny. There were these skulls that would show up that would curse me. There were these blood bats that would come up and just like take out like a nice little chunk of my health. It was essentially impossible to beat this thing. I think that they, you know, NetherRealm should think twice about doing an April Fool's prank like that. Trash Panda Cat, same thing. I mean, sorta. One has a fluffier tail. That's where I'm gonna go with. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I think if Rockstar would have posted any kind of joke for Red Dead Online, they would have killed any kind of support they still have at this point. And I think all my random ramblings of Mortal Kombat scared off everybody else. Fluffy cats with fluffy tails. But are they striped like that like the raccoon is? These are the important questions we have to deal with. Galope, 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 galope. I really need to figure out how to do the Discord thing. Get some people in here. Like, chat. Okay, once again, my controller is rumbling. Fluffy tabby. I mean, I'll admit, I'm much more of a dog person than a cat person. I mean, cats are alright. I'm not, you know, no hate to cats, but I definitely appreciate dogs more. I would wish no ill will on a cat. Okay. Hairstyle. There we go.
Man came in here yesterday, bald as a baby. I said, he's better off getting a shoe shiner. cowpoke in here a few weeks back. Had to
All
trim
right.
bugs out of his hair and beard. Ugh. Disgusting.
Which way was I supposed to go? I feel like I went the wrong direction. There we go. Running, running, run, running, running, run.
Hello, welcome.
Hey Melanie, have you kept up with the I guess not kept up, but Moon Knight? Any of the Disney series? Marvel Disney series? Disney Marvel series? It's one of those. I know that much. Red Dead 2 is really, really fun. I mean, even if you never really get into the online portion, like, the story is outstanding. You know, people have gone through it multiple times, still not found everything. But only Book of Boba Fett? Okay. You've seen the Mandalorian 2 then, right? Not just the Book of Boba Fett, because if you only watch that one, you're missing out on some stuff. Like, I feel like the second half of the Book of Boba Fett would make a lot more sense if you've seen the Mandalorian. Okay. Yeah. No, there's just they came out with their new show Moon Knight this past Wednesday. It's only one episode so far, but it's been really interesting. If you've ever seen the movie Memento, so far it kind of plays like that. Yeah, like it's because the main character has multiple personalities. He's experiencing like missing time and everything. Like, people know him that he doesn't know. Like, he thinks it's just an example. He might think it's like noon, but it's actually like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Stuff like that. Oh yeah, Obi Kenobi. Yeah, isn't that supposed to come out like end of May? I know when it premieres, it's going to have 2 episodes right off the bat. Like, it's, you know, same day. Yeah, no, I've seen like still shots of Ewan McGregor from the show. I don't know if they've aged him or if he actually has like the natural wrinkles now, but like when I've seen him in interviews and whatnot, he looks younger than what he does in the show. So I just think that would be interesting. That would be, honestly, I think it would be kind of funny that they had to age him for the show when like every other actor they're trying to de-age.
welcome to
Just
try
called
the
Hollywood.
wardrobe
Yeah.
exchanging room.
I don't know. Did you hear, Melanie? Did you hear anything about the this canceled TV series? It was originally supposed to it was supposed to air, well, back when George Lucas still had control of the franchise.
If you need a nice place to try,
It was supposed to basically deal with, like... Okay, there we go. It's supposed to deal with the, like, the seedy underworld of Star Wars, like... whatever, with the bounty hunting and the smuggling, all that kind of stuff. Supposedly they had filmed enough footage for, I think it was like 4 episodes before like pulling the plug. They hadn't done like special effects for it or anything like that. So, but there's still people, like, you know, in practical effects, makeup, that kind of thing. Yeah, no, it sounded really interesting. A little disappointed it didn't happen. All right. So are you interested in seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi, or is it just like, are you a Ewan McGregor fan? Became a British redcoat from the 4th of July war in GTA Online. Wait, sorry, Melanie, the 4th of July war. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Because I like being a, it's like whatever, being an American. I'm not exactly sure what that's in reference to, and I would like to learn. So, hey Holmes, how you doing? I've been okay. I always ask that when I see somebody, like, somebody's name pop in, even if they've already asked me, like, how are you? So it's just reflex. But I'm all right. I actually took some PTO from work, so now I'm going to have some time off here. Hopefully I can get caught up on some of these requests this upcoming week. Because the one I just put up today was like from 5 months ago? Something like that. So it's been a while. The British and Americans went to war on the 4th. And now it's just celebrated. Okay. See, I'd like to give some kind of correction, but I'll be completely honest. I know, like, my knowledge on history is absolute trash. I know that we signed the founding fathers of the United States signed the Constitution on July 4th. I don't know what day the war began, but in the UK it's called the War of the 4th of July. And Michael Prince, how you doing, man? I'm just working on yet another character, which, you know, surprise! Man, am I gonna have enough? No. No. I'll just have to superimpose it. Just sounded better. Okay, so that would be new information to me. Like I said, my knowledge on even American history is trash. So, when was it actually signed then? Oh, okay. I'm googling it. It's Google to the rescue. I guess the first signatures were on July 4th, 1776, but the final signature wasn't on there until August 2nd of the same year. So, yeah, no, it took a while. I guess the Declaration passed around for a while. Blue coats or red coats and fight with muskets. So yeah, I was gonna ask about that, Melanie. Or I think I did, but I don't think you responded. What are the blue coats and red coats? I mean, I know. Well, if it's in reference to the to that war, then the red coats would be the British, and the blue coats would be the colonists? Is that right? Is that what you were asking about? Yeah, Holmes, it's yeah. I mean, honestly, you would know more than me. I'm just going based off of what Google's telling me. So yeah. It sounds like it was originally, like, began to be signed on July 4th, but it took a while to get everybody's signature on it. Dude, I'm always gonna mess this up. You know what? Can I just start calling you Krill? I think Krill is a cool name, and that one I feel like I would screw up less. Yeah, Blue America, Red British. So. Yeah, it reminds me of the time I wanted to actually, when I was in the UK, and I wanted to pass by Buckingham Palace, like, nab one of the hats off of the guards, and then run off while screaming, "The redcoats are coming." I know I would have gotten my ass handed to me really quick, so I didn't. But in my head, it's still an entertaining image. But yeah, but so Melanie, I don't know if you answered this, and like the messages came rapid fire and I just missed it. But when you were asking about red coats, like an outfit tutorial for red coats and blue coats, was that what you were referring to then? Okay. Do that. There is a video game about it. Okay. But all right, and then for the outfit tutorial, you are talking about for Red Dead, right? Okay. I mean, I can definitely check it out, see what I can do, but yeah, I have no idea how accurate it'll be. I know right now, like GTA has many more options for clothes than Red Dead does. Yeah, there you go. Yep, now I have to bring back the picture of the guy I was trying to create. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I think he might be better. I can't. I don't have RDR. Yeah. I mean, Red Dead has some cool stuff, but it's I mean it's definitely very limited in comparison to GTA. I mean, GTA's been around for like a decade longer too, so kind of makes sense. Yeah, I keep holding out hope that like they're working on something that's really big, and they just haven't announced it yet. But with as long as it's been, and they haven't said anything, not gonna lie, I am concerned. Peacemaker or Vigilante's clothing. For the Peacemaker, like the outfit I put him in for the video, probably the best I'm gonna be able to find. As when I do these videos, I do try and get them in some kind of clothing that resembles it. But man, I never really liked the brawny look on these guys. They just look... Well, they don't look brawny so much. But anyway, Krill, I haven't tried Vigilantes, but with Peacemaker, that's what he's wearing in the video is probably as close as I'm going to be coming up with. Okay. No, that's good. Yeah, I mean, Vigilante, like the first thing that springs to mind would be something like, you know, just all black clothing with some kind of poncho. But that's just right off the top of my head. Get my musket and shoot it in the sky for RD. Yeah. No, yeah, I really hope they do something soon, because I can tell you right now they've lost a lot of their fan base, just on the belief that nothing is on the way. Like I said, I'm still holding out hope, but it's by a string at this point. The back, it looked weird. Yeah. Yeah, I mean there's so much I wish that they could do with the clothing and stuff. I mean, one of the simplest things would just be able to be like, have the vest open. Like just something as simple as that. You know, you can have your collar open, the sleeves rolled up. Give us the option to have our vests open. You know what? I wouldn't put money on an RDO plus. But I mean, GTA is obviously a big money maker for them. Came out on the whatever PS3 and 360, and now they've you have the upgrade option to go to the PS5 and Xbox One X. Is that what it is? Not really an Xbox person. Don't hate me. Or go ahead and hate me. I guess that's fine. There's much better things you could hate me for. Melanie, I am trying to make somebody named Chayton Littlestone. It's another request that's probably about 5 months old. Yeah, Yoris, I think, if they did something like that, that would get me out of the game. I'll just be blunt about it. It's like, if you've had a fan base that has been very passionate about their desire for more content, and then you're gonna charge them more for that content. No, that would get me out of the game. But I mean, from what I remember of what GTA or GTO, Grand Theft Auto Online, yeah, GTO is, or GTA, I don't, anyway, I'm getting in my own head about it. Is that it's not really going to be content. It won't block content from being accessible. I think they might get an early access to some of the content, like DLC and whatnot. But mostly it's like free, well, not free because you're paying for it, but like Red Dead money, or Grand Theft dollars, GTA dollars, and like a new car, stuff like that. So it's not something that would really affect like the playability of the game. Yeah, Melanie, honestly, that's one of the biggest reasons I never really got into Grand Theft Auto Online. So many griefers, and yeah, you can play in a solo not campaign. Sorry, just moving around here. You can play solo. You can put on your you can disable whatever, that kind of stuff, to prevent it from griefers. But especially if you're on either the Xbox or on a computer, like, there are people with mods that have their way around it. As many cool things as there is for for the computer and for the Xbox that you can do with mods. Like, I mean, you can freaking play as Superman in GTA. If I wanted to actually just play the game, I don't think I would choose those options for a platform. Yeah, I mean, there are people that like, you know, like the challenge of messing with griefers and everything, but then there are other people like me who, you know, they have very little time to actually like sit down and enjoy the game that they want to play, and if they're having to contend with getting blown up every 15 seconds, I like me personally, I would just end up moving on. I would go to a different game, which kind of sucks because, you know, GTA is a fun game. It's an amazing world they created. Yeah, no, it's honestly it's amazing what people can do with the mods, but it's you know, when it's the online portion of things, it can they can get very frustrating. No, too short of a nose. I'm trying to figure out what show this guy is from. Oh, I guess the name of the show is called Banshee. Not gonna lie, this guy looks like a badass. Yeah, and see, that's just it, is that griefers, like, I mean, it's one thing if like, you know, you pass by and whatever, somebody takes you out. That's one thing. But like if I'm like trying to do a fishing like daily challenge or something, and somebody just decides to like take me out because I'm peacefully fishing, it's annoying. It's frustrating, and it takes me you know, it takes me out of the game. I don't want to play it. What games am I excited for at the moment? I don't know. Let's turn that to like Melanie and Yoris. I mean, I have there's a couple that I'm looking forward to, but let's you know, let's find out what I know. Melanie is gonna be like the Evil Dead game that's coming out. Leather Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not to speak for Melanie, but those are on her TikTok, so I know that she's looking forward to those. I do kind of like this. Part of me thinks this might be a better option. Krill, I do have a TikTok that for some reason has blown up recently because of all the Mortal Kombat videos I've been putting on there. But honestly, like my TikTok is mostly just like it's a lot more random than my YouTube. Like my YouTube is basically like game focused. I've been branching out a little bit on the types of games, but it's basically game focused. Where like TikTok is just it's really whatever kind of strikes my fancy at the moment. Yeah, well, I mean, it went wild for like a day. It went wild for like a day. I went from like a little over 100 followers on there to, you know, it went up to like a little over 1,000, like 1,100, something like that. But after that 24 hours, it has slowed back down. I think I have like 1250 on there now. So it slowed down a great deal, but it was still a really weird 24 hours. I was like, I have no idea why like this is all catching fire with people right now. But first I thought, like, because it happened like right after I uploaded the video about the xenomorph. Yeah. So I thought like maybe there was a new Aliens movie that was coming out I wasn't aware of. But nope, I guess I just got onto the right what is it called? I can't think of what it's called. The right... Guys, help me out here. You know, it's like when TikTok is like, hey, people, like, look at this guy or something. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but it's just not coming to me. Yeah, I was going to be seeing if I can't do some kind of like cross-promotional thing between my TikTok and my YouTube. Hopefully get some traffic from the other one. And right now I have like the entire original story of Mortal Kombat 11 played through and recorded. I was going to be uploading that onto my YouTube as well. Once I do a little bit of editing. So yeah. Yeah, no, Saint Denis, there's a lot of crazy stuff in Saint Denis. I don't think I got shadow banned. You know, there's still subscribers like slowly trickling in. Like I'll get whatever. Like since that one 24-hour time spot, you know, I've still gone up like 150 subscribers roughly. But but I'll be honest with you, Melanie. I'm not entirely sure what a shadow ban is exactly. I thought it had something to do with like whatever, if you get like rapid fire likes or something. Algorithm. That's the word I was thinking of. Algorithm. Like it throws off the algorithm or something, and they put you into a timeout for all intents and purposes. And then there were two. Yeah, see, on my feed it just looks like there's one person in here. So, I think all of my weird ramblings scare people away. Okay, very nice. So wait, the one I know about is a backup, or you have a backup to that one? So, Jay Krill. Well, first of all, dude, do you mind if I just call you Krill? Krill is a really cool name, and I keep feeling like I'm messing up the first part. I'll start with that. All right, so Melanie, I saw that you had like 15,000 followers, which means that you could be entered for the creator fund. Have you tapped into that at all? Have you applied for it? All right, so Krill, you were the one that asked about games that I was looking forward to, right? Like. Holmes disappeared, so he's not going to answer. I'm sorry, Melanie, for answering for you, but I feel I kind of overstepped my boundaries for that. Just because I was like so excited, I was like, I know the answer to this. Okay. Yeah, I saw that too. The 100,000 views, which, like, again with the Mortal Kombat stuff, like between two videos, I think it was like the Xenomorph, or was it the Jason one? No, it was between like the Xenomorph, the Jason, and the Terminator one. I had reached 10,000 or 100,000 views, which again I thought was crazy. It didn't make sense to me. That's why I thought like something had either happened to Arnold Schwarzenegger, or like there was a new Alien movie that was announced or something. But yeah, I don't have that 10,000 followers, so not even close to that. But all right, well, Krill, one of the games that I'm looking forward to is the both the Wolverine game. I think that's supposed to come out sometime next year, and the new Spider-Man game that'll have both Peter Parker and Miles Morales in it, and they're going up against Venom. Both of those I'm really looking forward to. I'm trying to cut back on the games that I'm purchasing at this time, just because, well, I'm spending a lot of time just on the my free time for games, on like stuff I'm uploading, like character creations and stuff. So even the games that I do have, and I have a sizable backlog, like I haven't even really been able to get to those. I still have a PS3 with games on it that I haven't even touched, because I keep buying new games. Like a new game sounds really interesting, and I'll go out and buy it, even though I have neglected games from 2 systems ago. Exclusive to PS5. You have 30 days to get the 10,000. Yeah, well, I Melanie, I think that 1,000 in a day or something was a glitch, and I must have fallen out of favor with the TikTok gods. So we'll see though. I'll keep uploading stuff and just see what happens. But yeah, the games. I know the Spider-Man game is a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know if it's PS5 or if it will come to PS4 as well. But Wolverine, I really have no idea. Yeah. Never play it. I do plan on playing them. That's the problem. I do plan on playing them. Like the last game I bought was Star Wars Fallen Order, and that was because they had a sale on it. It was like $15 for the deluxe edition, and I'd seen a lot of cool videos about it, so I was like, all right, I'll get it. But I still have not played it. Evil Dead game when this is. Sorry, Melanie. I don't think I will. At least not right away. Just because, like I was saying with everything else, like I have so many games, I haven't even gone back to my Walking Dead, Saints or Sinners game in probably like 3 months. Just because I haven't had time. Like anytime I have a little bit of free time, I'm doing these character creations, and it's. I mean, I enjoy the character creations, but it doesn't really leave a whole lot of time for extra gameplay. Yeah, there's new hairstyles. Well, it depends on how long ago it was that you played. I honestly, I don't know where these come from. Some of them were they're available through passes. Other ones were like through the character roles, like bounty hunter and stuff like that. You have to get to a certain level. Other ones they just simply released them. So. Yoris, that is 100% accurate. I can attest to that. But as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I will be, I have some PTO here coming up, so plenty of free time, and I have no idea what to do with it. I was originally going to go and see something that it was like something from my childhood, but I found out that they recently, like a year and a half ago, they bulldozed the entire area, so that's not going to happen. So now I'm trying to figure out something else to do with my time off, which I think will mostly be filled with running errands and making characters. So we'll see if I can have like a sudden just a whole bunch of characters that are thrown up on online rapid fire. Tea party. I would love some tea. Not much of one for a party, but I would love some tea. Lowry's revolver. You know what? I don't know if I do. I never really paid attention to the guns that I have. He's making a kissy face. Look at him. Is that in the story or is that in online? Online. Huh. It's Yoris, break out your inhaler. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Breathe deep. Online. Yeah, no, I'll be honest, I don't think I do have that gun. Yeah. Yeah, where would you get that? I'm sure I can Google it and find out, but movies that I'm looking forward to? Definitely looking forward to the new Doctor Strange movie. I've been, sucked into all these Marvel movies since since the first Iron Man. And just the fact that, and here's the thing, one of the things about me is that I am a huge sucker for like seeing characters throughout, like different versions of a character, and well, different official versions. So like somebody has a fan fiction idea of what a character could or should look like. Sure, it might be cool, but it doesn't have my interest the same way like Batman, how he's looked different throughout all the decades, that kind of thing. So like with the Spider-Man movie that just came out and having like the 3 different Spider-Men, that I thought was pretty cool. And Multiverse of Madness is going to show us like literally different universes version of characters. So yeah, Evil Dead should be another good one. Oh, okay. That sounds right. I remember hearing something about that, but wasn't it something like insane that you had to do in GTA? I could be thinking of something else, but I thought there was like a whole lot of stuff you had to do in order to get that gun then. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, all the old Batman films. All of that stuff is good. They're gonna be Michael Keaton will be back in the new Flash movie. He's supposed to be in the Batgirl movie, or is it a TV series as well? So, but yeah, and Ben Affleck's Batman is also supposed to be in the Flashpoint movie. Flashpoint also, again, like variations on a character being brought in. It never ceases to be entertaining and interesting to me. The Chain Murderer Shack. Oh, like that cannibal. Well, I don't know if he's a cannibal, but he was the one that would be like leaving notes that you had to find, and you eventually like come across that cellar door that's locked. That's the one you're talking about, right? Right, Yoris? Yeah. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if I have that gun either. I mean, I found the serial killer. I found that guy, confronted him and everything. But I don't know if I got a gun from him. It's been a long time. See, the Book of the Dead, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, Melanie. Book of the Dead being in one of those glass shards, just because it's the same director. And honestly, I will be a bit disappointed if Bruce Campbell doesn't show up in some kind of cameo role in Doctor Strange. Ooh. Ideas from viewers. Krill, you're making it sound like you know, I'm whatever, it makes it sound like like my channel is bigger than it is. At least in my head, that's the way it sounded. But you know, I'm kind of interested in making the comic book version of the Governor. That one, I thought he would be like fairly similar to how he is in the TV show The Walking Dead, but they are very, very different. Honestly, there have been so many suggestions. Most of them I honestly I don't even remember at this point until I start looking at what I am doing right now. Oh, somebody had suggested like the concept for Arthur. That one I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah, looking at the list. Clancy Brown. Like he was a good one. Loved him from Highlander. He's been in a number of other things, but to me he's always been the villain from Highlander. Yeah, the Bruce Campbell as Elvis from Bubba Hotep. Dude, that's one that I really should get to. You've been asking for it for a while, Melanie. Do zombie movies count as supernatural movies? I mean, you know, it's zombies aren't normal, so sure, why not? Do you like? I got some jelly beans. Jelly beans. That's a high price. What kind of jelly beans are they? Are they good jelly beans, or are they like the generic? Do any of you guys like black jelly beans? That seems to be like a line certain people won't cross. It's like either you love them or you hate them. There isn't like, they're okay. I don't think I've run across anybody that has felt that way. I think they are supposed to be licorice flavored. And here's the thing, guys, is that I actually grew up with like my grandfather liked black licorice. My father liked black licorice flavored gum. So just from the exposure, I kind of have a thing for black licorice. To me, it's not like, ooh, black licorice, but I don't mind it. People are like, yeah, black licorice, disgusting, but it's a nostalgic thing for me. Well, that's it's $5,000 for Arthur's head. You can buy a whole lot more than 500,000 jelly beans. You said that's okay. Yeah, 10 jelly beans for $1. Why not? Krill, you're like in the middle for black jelly beans. You're like you can take them or leave them. Time for a tea party. Melanie, do you like tea? Like, and if you do like tea, what kind and how do you prepare it? Because I'll tell you right now, the first time I actually had a good tea, it was in London. Like, I think it was just a black tea with like cream and honey. It was really, really simple, but it was delicious. Okay, they're not the worst. All right. Okay, Krill, what would be the worst jelly bean flavor to you then? To me, it's the white jelly beans. It's the exact opposite. Like, some people absolutely hate the black jelly beans. I can't stand the white ones. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be peppermint or something, or what the deal is, but I just don't care for them. Okay, so sorry, Melanie. What is PG Tips? Is that a brand of tea? Okay, so it is a company. Boil the water. Cup the water. Okay, so what like what flavor is okay, maybe this is my own ignorance. I have no idea of this tea company. Is PG Tips, do they only make one kind, or is there a variety? You believe? You believe? You're not sure? What kind of tea-swilling Brit are you if you aren't sure? I'm gonna look it up. PG tips. England's #1 tea. Okay. Cherry tea? I didn't know there was a cherry tea. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't know. I'm sure that I've come across it. I mean, if there's a pomegranate tea, I'm sure there's a cherry tea. Shouldn't be surprising. PG tips. Okay. And what what kind of milk do you use? Like whole milk, 2%? I'm assuming with PG tips. I'm looking at it right now. And there's like original, extra strong. But I'm assuming you're going with original. Yeah, it's a black tea. Oh, dude, I can get this at my local department store. Any milk. All right. See, I know it's basically like white water to most people, but I grew up on skim. So that's probably what I would end up using. Do I have stubble on him? I do. Okay. I'll say now he just looks wrong. He looks like all sorts of wrong. Okay. All right. Favorite milk. See, I hope they, like, the recipe or whatever isn't changed for the US. Because that sucks. Like Cadbury eggs, or not Cadbury eggs, but Cadbury chocolate. Like, over in the UK, it's a different kind of chocolate than it is here. And it's just so much better over there. So much better. Never almond milk. Well, nobody should be milking almonds in the first place, the perverts. Yep. What if I were to use chocolate milk? It's just for something strange. I mean, I don't have any doubts about that for the tea, but I don't know. I think American food just tends to be like overly processed, overly sweetened, which kind of sucks because now it's like get chocolate tea. You know what? I wonder if that would be a new thing. I wonder if anybody's ever made a chocolate tea. Be surprised if nobody has. No, so like a big disappointment for me, at least as far as like the overly sweetened and stuff goes, is like jelly babies. All right, grew up with Doctor Who, and like, you know, specifically the Fourth Doctor. Like I would see it on like a public access show, and like he would offer people jelly babies. And so I had it, like, growing up with it, I had it in my mind that jelly babies must be this amazing candy. And finally, like, as an adult, I got to go over to the UK and finally buy some jelly babies and tried them, and was very disappointed because they seemed fairly flavorless. But that's because in the US we have, like, Sour Patch Kids and Skittles and everything. It's just like sugar-coated sugar and infused with sugar. And so jelly babies just seemed bland in comparison, which, you know, it's it's a personal disappointment. I blame the the cheap manufacturing process of sweets. Okay, but Melanie, do you put chocolate milk in your tea, or do you just put a little bit of chocolate? Because those are that would be two different things. And Krill, welcome back, sir. Was not ignoring you, just in the middle of yet another ramble. So I think this might be about as close as I can get. Yeah. Pop his mouth out a little bit. Just a little bit of chocolate. Okay. Yeah, and that's just it, though, is that, like, your guys' chocolate is so much better than American chocolate. Like, there is this candy store that's probably about a half an hour drive, where it's only open, like, I want to say, like, 6 months out of the year. But they do get, like, international candies. And like the Cadbury from there I will get. God, it was my favorite candy when I was in the UK. Is it Double Decker? I want to say it's called the Double Decker. Like, I love those candy bars. See, now I can't wait for that candy store to open up again so I can buy some of those. So Krill, what kind of candy do you like? That's kind of the topic we're on now. We've gone from video games to movies to, you know, taking out a hideout while you're eating breakfast. Chocolate milk and make tea with it. Well, I'm hoping that it turns out okay. So, how difficult is it to find maple syrup? I remember when I was traveling in Europe, I had so much difficulty. I don't think there was a whole lot of difficulty in the UK, but like in Italy, I could not find it. Period. Like ended up using jelly instead for a like a breakfast toast type thing. Well, French toast. I think you call it eggy bread. Poundland. Okay. Okay. So a Poundland is I'm assuming it's something like a dollar store here in the US. Like everything at the store is 1 pound. Okay. Not everything. Yeah. So like do you know the origins of any of these words like I don't know why it's called a pound, just like the same thing I don't know why it's called a dollar. But another word that we use for a dollar is a buck, and I know that it's referred to as a buck because like when the US was being settled, like expanded and settled, you would trade like a deer skin for a dollar. Like you could sell it for a dollar, and so that's why like a dollar is also referred to as a buck. It's just a colloquialism that's stuck around. Do you know why the pound is also called a quid? Like, where does quid come from? British money is just silly. Well, I mean, you know, I think any kind of name for cash is silly. Like, if you really stop and think about it. Like, a dollar doesn't sound, like, to me it doesn't sound any more odd than a pound, and that doesn't sound any more strange than a yen or a ruble or a euro, you know? Yeah, but okay, but what's the slang for? What is it like? Do you have any idea of the origin of it? See, that's just it. I have so little knowledge on like history, but like these stupid little factoids. This is the stuff that gets like stuck in my head. Like I had a high school social studies teacher that like I don't remember anything that he actually taught in high school, but for the rest of my life I will probably remember that he has an unpaid parking ticket in France because that was interesting to me. And you know what, Krill, I'm not going to believe it until I'm ready to go and I say goodbye, and then you're still here. The trust is broken, Krill. You have to earn it back. Melanie's being more trusting than I am. Not this time. Fool me once, sir. Okay. Alright, in that case, you know what? I'm just going to like set the controller down. It'll be running all night long for me. I expect you to be here when I wake up. I feel like there's something on this guy that I I haven't made an adjustment to yet. Like I'm forgetting about it. Jake, well played, sir. Well played. It's the easiest thing to say. You know what? Just because of this, I now have to go to the Googles. I have to look it up. Oops. Why is a pound also called a quid? So we're about to learn something together, Melanie. Quid is a slang expression for a British pound sterling, or the British pound, GBP, which is the currency of the United Kingdom. A quid equals 100 pence, and is believed to come from the Latin phrase quid pro quo, which translates into something for something. Okay. Okay, and just to make sure that I didn't give you some wrong information here, the word buck, possibly an abbreviation from buckskin, is intrinsic quote-unquote currency for trade with American Indians, known since 1746, has been recorded since 1856, and is widely used as a synonym for the dollar of many countries. So, I was not wrong. I need to quit. Okay, well, there you go. Krill, give this lady a quid. And then she will like leave her system going all night long. At least for 8 hours. Maybe 9. Because tomorrow's my day off. And I tend to sleep in. Then again, 8 hours is probably sleeping in for me. But no, you know what? I need to go shopping this weekend. I will probably be picking up some of that PG Tips tea. Because that's... yeah, that actually sounds really good. That said, though, I do, Krill, I do appreciate you coming back, man. Don't get me wrong here, all right? But I do think I'm going to be taking off here. I think I've really done all I can with this guy. If I keep making adjustments, I'm just going to like mess him up. So, well, wait. Yeah, better. You messed up your sleeping... Wait. You messed up your sleeping pattern to watch what stream? This stream? Yeah, Krill, man, I appreciate it. You know... I know I say it every single time I'm on here, but it's never less true. You know, the reason I stream is to have interactions with you guys. You know, if all I wanted to do was like zoom through a character creation, I wouldn't come online. So I mean, this is just, it makes it more enjoyable for me, and I thank you guys for hanging out with me. But Melanie, I never want you to do that again. You get some sleep. You don't mess up your sleeping pattern. I do appreciate, you know, the communication and jumping in here and everything, but sleep is important. Take my word on that. Sleep is very important. I don't want you to mess things up like that. But yeah, you get your sleep. I will always do it again. That sounds like a threat. I'm taking it as a threat now. But you guys have a good day, night. Melanie, you have a good rest. You have a good sleep. Stop messing up your sleeping pattern. Nobody's stream is worth it. Krill. Yeah, 4 a.m. Don't do it. Don't do it. But Krill. Yeah, exactly. Damn. You see that, Melanie? You made Krill swear. Don't make Krill swear. It sounds weird. At least in my head, because I don't know what Krill sounds like. All right, Krill. I'm glad you laughed at that, man, because I don't want to upset anybody by a joke. But yeah, but sleep patterns, like, you know, having a good sleep pattern is important too. Otherwise, when you do have to work, you have a lot of trouble getting the sleep you need, and that is also something I have experience with. So you guys, again, really do appreciate it, man. It's cool to hang out with you guys. It's cool to talk and make jokes. But I'm gonna let you go. You guys can get on with your day or on to your sleep. And I will be sleeping here shortly myself, because it's a little after 10 p.m. where I'm at. So, yeah. Again, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's been fun. All right, I will hopefully be on next week. And just as a heads up, I might actually like do some random streams throughout the week. If you're on, you're on. Fantastic, and we'll talk to you then. Otherwise, I should be on next week around this time. All right, have a good night, guys, or day. Bye, bye.